everybody. This is, or should I say, I am Denise Reed, and this is Just a Point of View, my podcast. It's a short coffee break. I'm not going to tie up, hopefully, more than 20 minutes. I'm just going to should I say, riff on happiness for the short term of a coffee break. And my hair's looking a little crazy. But anyway, I am here to hopefully bring just a tad of joy into your life in reflecting about what makes you happy and how to bring more joy into your life. I thought today would be a great day to share this awesome journal. And today I can't get it right. The 52 Lists for Happiness by Moorea Seal. It's a beautiful journal. It's, of course, you can order it online and it's in the links around this video as I'm broadcasting it. If you want to order one for yourself, or heck, save $1 and create your own. If you're just that uber creative person, get out that piece of paper and doodle all over it to create your list 18. Moorea Seal offers some great lists per week, since there's 52 weeks in a year, to bring happiness into your life. And I am thrilled to share some of the things on my 52 list with you to give you some inspiration. Hopefully share them with someone you love. I hope that you'll like and subscribe. And heck, if you really are enjoying this podcast, that you take the time to not only share this with someone else, but create your own and step into your own happiness, because no one's going to give it to you. You have to create your own. And I have definitely learned this for myself. I have realized that happiness is a state of mind, and you have to choose to be that way. Just saying. You have to choose happiness. Otherwise, you'll just sit and cry all day, and you'll have all kinds of reasons to be sad or miserable or angry or whatever your emotion is of choice. And I choose happiness, and I'm going to share it with you today. And here is list 18. And according to Moorea Seal and this awesome journal, list 18 is: list the things about yourself that you don't need to change. In other words, I wouldn't change a thing, Moorea. And here's a few things that I wouldn't change about myself. And I hope that you'll take the time to think about what things about yourself would you keep the same, that you wouldn't alter them. You might improve on them maybe, but you wouldn't change that particular thing, whatever that is about you. So I'm going to share a few things from my list, and I hope that you'll enjoy the opportunity to explore your list 18 of the things that you wouldn't change. So here is a few things from my list 18. One of them is the fact that I'm extremely persistent. Saying I have been known to be a bit tenacious. If you were looking at dogs in the world, I would be the Rottweiler or the Doberman Pinscher. I would bite and hold on until I died. Just saying. I wouldn't have been where I am if I hadn't been just a tad tenacious. So what is it that you wouldn't change that is like something you might consider a superpower? I have an extremely positive attitude, or at least I really work hard to keep a positive attitude despite all the crazy that's breaking out around me. And believe me, there is crazy breaking out all around me. I just choose not to participate. I am uberly creative, or at least I like to think that I am. I had a conversation with my granddaughter one day, and we were sitting at the dining room table, and it was covered with paper and scissors and glue and color crayons and markers, and we were just doodling away, drawing pictures. And I was sharing with my youngest granddaughter some things that I like to doodle, what I consider simple images. And she goes, Nanny, all my grandchildren call me Nanny. Anyway, she goes, Nanny, I can't draw that. I don't know how. And I said, remember, your nanny is much older than you, and I've been doing this for a long time. I said, you've got to start with simple things, the little baby steps to draw something. You have to understand the shapes. You have to be able to draw a circle and be able to draw a square and make a triangle. And once you understand those shapes, then you get to understand how they might go together. And I said, really, drawing or painting is understanding not how to draw the shapes, not what colors are involved, but what you're actually seeing. Once you understand what you're seeing, you can interpret it in whatever medium you want. And it's like it's magic, because you're the magician that creates whatever that image is that you're seeing. And if you can't see it, you can't take and put that device in your hand, or lift up that ink color, or lift up that pair of scissors and cut out that shape if you're not understanding what you're looking at. And that's what I think is one of just the different things that I wouldn't change about myself, is being able to understand or look at the world differently. How can you look at it differently? How many ways can you love yourself and prove it to yourself? Creativity is like, I don't know. I just have a thing for it. I'm not going to say that I can do all the arts well. I'm just saying that I have a huge appreciation for you to be able to interpret what you're seeing and bring it into the world, because thoughts are things. You've got to have a thought. You've got to have a vision to be able to bring it out into the world and share it with others. I would like to say that my ability to problem solve is huge. It's why on my website, denisereed.is, which, let's get it going the right way, is my website. I didn't know exactly what I wanted to commit to, and so I thought, oh, well, thank you, Iceland, for taking on the .is. I'm going to run with that because I am Denise Reed. And depending upon what I'm talking about, just a point of view or just that blog post, Denise Reed is. I'm a podcaster. I'm a video caster. I'm a business owner. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a person that steps out and tries to bring all this theory that's floating around in the ether into reality, and look at how you can create the step-by-step in your own world, either for happiness and your understanding, or creativity to draw that ultimate snail doodle on your piece of paper, or create a painting, or whatever it is that your vision is to create. I will say that I have a little bit of a knack to problem solve and looking at the knowledge that's out there to solve a problem. And that's where I totally intend to go here with my podcast, Just a Point of View. I love to sing. I don't know that I'm brave enough to do it in front of large groups, but if you see me driving down the road, I probably have the radio blaring and I'm singing at the top of my lungs something that I am passionate about or I'm learning about. That's what is so fun to me. And I want to encourage you to think about how many ways you can love yourself and find out what things you wouldn't change about yourself and go out and prove it to yourself, no one else, at how much you are in love with the person that you are. And you know what? If you're not happy with some aspect about who you are on the inside, you have the chance to change. Today is a new day, and you can change how you think about things, how you address issues. I, I just want to encourage you to prove to yourself that all the crap that can go on in your head, the negativity, that you plan to stop some of that negativity, if not all of it, and step into your greatness and look at the things that really make you who you are and what you wouldn't change about yourself. This is your chance to do that. It's an awesome day. And I will share with you, I talked to my granddaughter and I said, I said, this is a beautiful day, and maybe just a few things that were difficult happened in it, but it's not a bad day. The sun came up at some point today. The clouds moved around in the sky, and if you were an airplane pilot, heck, you could fly above the clouds and all you would see would be sunshine. And that's where I truly want to live, is in the sunshine, and realize that through the rain, you actually come to appreciate the flowers and the things that grow. And if you're thirsty, you can have a drink, just saying. So I want to encourage you to take action and set the bar high for yourself. Because if you're not in a positive trajectory, you're not going to step up your game and make a positive difference in this world or for yourself. And I want to encourage you to do that. And Moorea Seal always has a take action segment in her journal entry. No matter what list it is, she has a take action element on her list. So, with list 18 being the things that you wouldn't change or you don't need to change about yourself, she says, set a reminder on your phone or your calendar to reread this list on this day, 1 year from now, as a reminder of all the ways that you do love yourself and are proud of who you are. I'll let that just sit with you for just 1 second. If you're not proud of who you are, today is the day of change. Today is the day that you can put that stake in the sand and declare yourself unique in the universe, because you are. Everyone's fingerprint cannot be replicated. It's just yours. And I think that is one of the most amazing things, is the fact that you are uniquely you, and the fact that this is a new day and that you can do something with it. I am also going through, and I love Elizabeth Gilbert and Big Magic, Creative Living Beyond Fear. She is just the most amazing, amazing person. And I thought I might share an excerpt or two from her book. I listened to it in Audible, and I guess in conclusion today about things that you wouldn't change, think about what's the most magical thing in your life. And we're all creators because we have ideas and we're going out into the world, whether you realize it or not. You have the opportunity to create something wonderful today, to do something different, to be the amazing person that you are, and think about all of the things that you wouldn't change about yourself that make you uniquely you. And I hope you share those things with a special friend and that they underscore, bold, and exclamation point the things that you wouldn't change about yourself, and hashtag why you're friends. I have a few of those people in my life, and I want to encourage you to share those things with your friends in your life. So today is list 18 and all about the things that you wouldn't change in your life, as we are all, or at least listeners to my podcast, chasing happiness fiercely. And I hope you come along for the adventures as we explore the 52 lists of happiness created by Moorea Seal. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for